I'm not sure I've ever had an orgasm. Hi, I'm Rachel, and I've been an intimacy coach for 10 years, which has inspired me to do this extended series where we talk about ways to incorporate pleasure into your everyday life for self, but also within a relationship if you're interested. So this month's series, I decided to do 31 things that I hear from my clients. So we can really get into some in-depth intimacy building this month. So this question, or this phrase, this thing, this is absolutely something I have heard in my 10 years of coaching very frequently. So if this is you, I want you to know that you are not alone. If you are somebody, you're like, I don't know if I've ever had an orgasm. Typically, what I like to start with saying to my clients is that if you don't know, you probably haven't. Because having an orgasm is an experience that, while feels different, it's almost immediately something that you understand what it is to be true that's happening to your body. So the very basics of an orgasm is that it is a muscle contraction. So for a lot of us, I also find that once we start to have orgasms for the feminine, you're suffering from what I would call mini orgasms, like where your body is literally supposed to be doing like things like this during orgasm. You're having these okay orgasms, but they're only pulsating like to that degree. So being able to recognize how our body feels is the first aspect of that, because when we can deliver an orgasm, whether it's through stimulation for self or via a partner, then we can really incorporate the focus on understanding that pleasure is a God-given birthright, that there is no glass ceiling to it, and that we can really intrinsically accept that it's okay. Your pleasure will continue to grow. What I have found for a lot of my clients is that typically your orgasms are probably going to stimulate from whatever body region is being stimulated. So you can have an orgasm via your nipples or even from the back door, but typically most people are having them via your clitoris or inside the vaginal canal via the G-spot or even just vaginal stimulation. Doesn't matter how you do it. Doesn't matter what you like. It's all about personal preference. But as we become more comfortable with this, as we start to discover ourselves, you're going to go from having these, like I said, mini orgasms that you're suffering from to eventually being able to elongate them. So it starts from whatever region you're being stimulated from. It progresses to a full pelvic floor feeling, which will then progress to a whole lower body feeling, which eventually progresses into an entire body feeling, which then eventually progresses into an outer body experience. This progression is real. It can happen, and I want you to have it. So make sure that you are tuned in, you are following along, you are personally messaging me, you are getting to know me on a personal basis as an intimacy coach. I love to build relationships with women. I love to give you as much free content as I can because you are deserving of this information. So stay tuned, or get into the DMs, or get ancient with me over on Meta, because I have a great, fantastic community of women in my Facebook group where we have 5,600 people. We've organically grown over the last 7 years, and you got to be 18 years old, or you got to be feminine energy to be a part of it. But this is exactly what we do all day, every day. So that's all I had for you today. But thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you. Have a great day.